things as salespeople that we really do experience a lot, isn't it? Is there, everything's there, or we think, or we feel that everything's there, but there's just that little bit missing. And that's the T word, that's trust. Hi, I'm Steve Q. Welcome to this short video about how to gain more trust from more clients quicker and more of the time. All that sort of good stuff, okay? So it's a really, really easy little trick that I'm going to teach you here, and it works really, really well. It's worked amazingly well for me, and it's this. And it's actually following the MO, the modus operandi of a pickup artist. Let me explain why. Pickup artist goes into a nightclub, sees a pretty girl who he likes, who he'd like to be with for the evening, whatever, maybe like to marry her, and he approaches her. He goes to one point, he says to her, "Could we have a little drink?" And he takes her to the bar. So now she's travelled from point A to point B with him, and it's all good. So they're having a drink at the bar, and if they smoke cigarettes, for example, or cigars or something like that, he might then say, "Would you like to go outside, have a smoke?" So she goes outside, they smoke a cigar, a cigarette, or whatever they smoke together, and then they wander back inside, and then they sit down again. So they've now gone to 3 different places. Then he says to her, "Would you like to dance?" So they go and they have a dance, and you wouldn't want to dance with me because I've definitely got 2 left feet in that department, and football. But then now they've been to 4 separate places. Now he says, "Let's go and sit down over there, somewhere completely different." Now they've been to 5 different places. And this process carries on till he's probably taken her to 7 or 8. They might have been back outside. Might have visited the loos together and parted, obviously, to the ladies and gents. But the point is, he's taken her on 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 different journeys, and it's all been okay. She's felt safe with him. So when that question comes at the end of the night, "Would you like to come back to my place for a coffee?" She's already been subconsciously to all these different places. Let me say, it sounds crazy, but the likelihood of her saying yes is through the roof because of those previous experiences with him. Only over 2 hours, but it's through the roof. How do we apply that to getting trust from clients? Because she trusts him to go back for that cup of coffee or whatever. So how do we do this with clients? It's really simple. You ring them up. You drop them emails, you drop them text messages, you drop them WhatsApps, and it can be nothing to do with getting the sale at the time. It can be, and it's good if you're sincere with this, you can contrive it, but it's good if you're actually sincere with it. And the likelihood is, if a deal or doing business with a particular client is on your mind at that time, you are going to be quite sincere about it. And it's like, "Hey John," or "Hey Sally, I was just thinking about you, so I just thought I'd give you a ring to say, how are you?" As simple as that. How's your day been? How was the weekend? How's sales going this week? Whatever it is, just touch base with them just for a minute. Don't stay too long. In fact, the least time that you stay, the more they will appreciate it, because it's like anything good, you leave them wanting a little bit more. Don't stay at the party for too long. Don't overstay your welcome, okay? And if you do this, the next time's an email, the next time's popping in because you were just passing. I just thought I'd say hi, I brought you a latte from Costa Coffee. That type of thing. That really builds relationships quickly because you are putting yourself in that person's consciousness and down into their subconsciousness time after time after time after time. Let me just ask you a really obvious question. If you're in competition for a piece of business and you do this and you touch base 7, 8, 9, 10 times from the get-go with a new client, and the other salesperson touches base only once, who do you think is more likely to get the business? I'll guarantee it's you, because you've put the effort in and you've built that relationship, even though every contact may have not been relevant to the deal that you were after. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this. This is one of the many techniques that I teach in specifically in telesales training and in direct sales. It's one of the techniques that I've used to help one company get a 74% increase in only 3 months in their telesales results. And I've recently helped another company get almost a 50% increase increase in their telesales results since only Christmas. And where are we now? Early May. So that's around about 4 months. Please like, please share all the good social media stuff, and do get in touch if you'd like to have a chat about how we can get your sales up. I'm Steve Q. Thanks for watching. Cheers.